Well, a very good morning to you. Lots of giggles happening here on the set this morning as we analyse and have a look and talk about some of the election results coming out. And it's been interesting, and I know that it's a tired word because everybody's been saying it. It's been a very interesting morning so far. A lot to read into these results that are through right now. If you've just woken up and tuned in, we can tell you that as it stands now, 15% of the votes have been counted. But you remember, I mean, it's still a long way to go because that's just the national count that we're looking at. I mean, for instance, there's the Northern Cape now. They're doing exceptionally well on their counting. They're up to 54% of the total vote counted. So we should be seeing the Northern Cape being called quite soon in these elections right now. And you can see the ANC, of course, there, a lot of green there on the map of the Northern Cape. I think if we can put that up, it's the further screen away for us to the right of the board, just to tell our technical team. And then, of course, the Freedom Front Plus coming up nicely there in the Northern Cape as well, and the DA there in yellow. That's just a snapshot for what's happening in the Northern Cape, and that's the graphic that we've got behind us here. But one of the graphics we can show you from the SABC side is the race for votes in the Western Cape. And this one, if we do look at that, you can actually see that so far, as it stands, of the votes counted, there's 59.9% for the DA, 19.95% for the ANC, and there's the Patriotic Alliance and ICOSA. I think the Patriotic Alliance, can anyone else read that number? I think it's one. I can't, unfortunately. Is it 3.98? There we go, 3.98, and that's the other party's 22.11%. But there's still a long way to go in the counting process there in the Western Cape. So that's just where we're at this point in time.
Very, very interesting. Let's take a look now at the Eastern Cape, and lend me your eyes there, Leanne. I think you can see it slightly better than I can.
I'll do my best there. ANC 67%, the DA 15.98%, the EFF is at 7.1%, and the UDM 1.99%, and there's, of course, other votes, 7.9%. So that's the Eastern Cape for you in terms of the votes counted so far. But again, very, very early. Long way to go.
Okay.
So,
but just to make it interesting, just to add some spice, if you will, Prof, looking at the prediction,
yes.
The projection from the CSIR, perhaps we should go to Atule.
I think so, in the Western Cape.
Before we come to this, because it's looking very interesting at the moment.
All right, so Atule is out in Cape Town, I think, Atule Choka. And let's find out from you, Atule.